tons and tons of enemies. Well, I'm sorry about starting off with that, but this is Forged from Storm, and this is the 11th episode of my Ready to Fallout New Vegas. Let's play the game that I've been doing on the channel. So in last episode, I got to the Hidden Valley, which is here, and Elder Nick, put a palm collar on my neck and has voiced me to get rid of a NCR Ranger and one of the listeners last year that do like the NCR Ranger can go in the bunkers here in Hidden Valley. So I need to go do that. And I might get most likely going to get ambushed by a ton of rad scorpions on their way there. I might already be here again. Now that I've done that.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Keep pointing that gun at me and I'll stick it up your ass.
Ha! Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you?
What the heck is happening with his hat? Is his head just like from here to here? So he has like a 6-inch forehead? Or he is somehow wearing his hat on only the very top of his head. I'm gonna ask who he is.
Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR Ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working.
I'm going to tell him you have to get out of here.
Now, why would I do that? You see some powder gangers on the approach or something?
I'm gonna say this.
You've seen that with your own 2 eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
Okay, the guy Dobson and his odd hat man are leaving. So I guess I can take something. started getting this place in order, put out enough supplies to last a week, swept up some, gonna hit the hay and continue tomorrow. Found a nice little spot to scout the prison from. Place has been pretty active recently, as rice-dammed powder gangers have been spreading out, so I need to be careful to avoid them. It doesn't help that they have to get back early each night, or risk getting blinded by the sand. Oh, no. And this god-forsaken radio still doesn't work. Damn, I'm a scout, not an electrician. Maybe I must have got some sand in it or something. At least that creates storms. Good for keeping people away. This place wouldn't make much of a safe house if other people were trespassing in and out. Traps in and out all the time. I hate to have to find another location again, but if the supplies, especially the equipment, would save, I guess I'd have to. Okay. I guess I have to leave it alone, because there's no use in me smashing it. So, I can report to the elder. Then he freaked me out a bit, because I didn't expect to see him there. Because he should be at the entrance where it goes. I guess I can.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
Just itch my head.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem. He's gone.
Gone? Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
I convinced him that staying here was more dangerous than moving on.
Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it. And there will be no mercy.
I'm not gonna betray them. I do not want to follow through with Mr. House's plan. I actually want to do Benny's and Yes Man's plan because I don't want to kill all the people in Mr. House should be in power. Probably should. those are pretty cool. Like something they have on this.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
I thought there was something wrong about those dead people I saw when I was trying to get to Nellis Air Force Base. They looked like they were wearing power armor.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Thanks. Bye.
I'll see you when Okay, so I went to Nellis Air Force Base because that is the place that I can go to the quickest. Because I have been here already and have the map marker, and that is correct. Other numbers. I'll go to Boulder City and travel there. Oh. Go there. I guess I should be packing if I'm gonna go that way, because I might see some lake which will beat, because they're strong. Maybe I can go in here and get some loot. Oh, that's not kind of cool. That's really cool that there's a monitor on it. Guess I'm getting close. Mr. Gusty's. At least I think
serve you, master. Beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner, Redcon, thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask.
Okay. I got a key card.
Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
think that's as good as enough voice as I need to.